Hey everybody, welcome back to TeeSpicerReacts. If you are new to the channel, my name is T. And in this reaction, I'm doing for my longtime patron member, Phil P. Uh, Phil, as I've been telling all of the guys, all of the gals, all of the spicies, I want to say officially, I've told you all privately, but I officially want to say and publicly want to say that I apologize for taking so long and so slow to fulfill your reaction requests. I know all of you know what has been happening behind the scenes, but I still appreciate your patience. I hope I'll be doing a much better job from now on. But I am and have been excited about your request since you named it. And Samara Joy is someone to be excited about. I haven't paid too much attention to modern jazz artists. I have to admit that. My love for jazz extends as far as maybe some of the 80s, mostly 60s and further back. You know, well, you could say 70s and further back. That's my love for jazz. So very few people have even interested me who aren't legends continuing to make music through this, those period after that. But to have a new artist, a new jazz artist, a pure jazz artist, is unheard of. So when you, I can't remember if it's you introduced me or somebody on the live stream. I apologize if it was you or if it was anyone else. I have a feeling it may have been Sean. I'm not sure. Don't take that to the bank. But either way, when they mentioned that one of her influences is not only Sarah Vaughan, but my favorite jazz artist of all time, Ella Fitzgerald. Well, I was sold. I needed to hear her. And hear her I did. I, though, did not know until you posted this, is that she has been eating up the Grammys. She won Best New Artist overall in 2023. She won Best Jazz Vocal Performance and Best Jazz Performance, not only in the year 2023, where this performance actually takes place, but she won it again in 2025, which is hello. So she has 5 Grammys swinging or posted on her mantle. This performance, though, is taken from the 2023 Grammys. It's her singing Can't Get Out of This Mood. I have to warn everybody, including Phil. I think I've already told him that I might have to put some sort of covering over the video because sometimes YouTube still behaves in a kind of way. And if they block it entirely, I will put that. If it is that they're just blocking it so that I can't earn any money, that's fine. Because I don't earn money from YouTube anyway. If you all didn't know that, yes, I come from the very tiny speck of dust called Trinidad, or Trinidad and Tobago's piece of 2 dust piles. So no, YouTube does not recognize my country and decides that I am not worthy enough to be included into their fold. So I don't earn a cent. So as long as it isn't blocked worldwide, we are good to go. Which is a very good way of saying if you want to support the channel in that kind of way, there's no super chats or anything like that. You just have 2 choices, honestly. You could become a patron member from as little as $1. Added bonus is that's how you get to request a video like this. Or you can send tips or donations to my PayPal account. All of these links are in the description box below. Either way. But you can do that through Ko-fi or by PayPal, right? That's how you can sponsor. It's also how you request a video. All right. So that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Anyway, I'm excited to get onto this, and I can't wait. So let's just jump straight ahead. If you love jazz, honey, and you haven't heard Samara Joy, I don't know what you waited. And to boot. Her name practically is mine. She just went Samara, mine's Tamara. It's like we're twins. So, you know, there's that. All right, here we go.
It is such a pleasure to be here with you all this afternoon. My very first Grammys. On drums, give it up for Evan Sherman. On bass, Mikey Migliori. On piano, Luther Allison. And without further ado, this song perfectly describes how I feel seeing all of your beautiful faces.
Go, girl.
Can't get out of this mood. Can't get over this feeling. Can't get out of this mood. Last night, your lips were too appealing. The thrill should have been all gone by today. In the usual way. But it's only your arms I'm out of. Can't get out of this dream. What a fool to dream of you. 'Twasn't part of my scheme to sigh, tell you that I love you. But I'm saying it and I'm playing it dumb. Can't get out of this mood. Heartbreak, here I come. Can't get out of this mood. Can't get over this feeling. Can't get out of this mood. Last night your lips were too appealing. The thrill, it should have been all gone by today. In the usual way. But it's only yours I'm out of. Can't get out of this dream. What a fool to dream of you. And 'twasn't part of my scheme to sigh and tell you that I love you. But I'm saying it and I'm playing it dumb. Can't get out of this mood. Can't get out of this mood.
Okay. I know I haven't said anything. It's just because she's so good. And but I apologize profusely. I will go a little backward. But I have to say that y'all could agree with me or not, or y'all could put together who, you know, you think she sounds like. But I think, and not sounds like, I think that her sound is a combination of Sarah Vaughan and, you know, her lower ethereal, you know, that kind of deep grouted tone comes from Ella Fitzgerald. But I also hear a little bit of Diana Washington in there. I mean, y'all could tell me if I'm wrong or right. And I'm even hearing a kind of spicy Anita O'Day a little bit. I'm trying to think of who did. Well, I guess it's Sarah that used to, you know, go off and off about it. I can't when I tell you that I I'm infused with jazz in my blood. I must say that over and over again because I was spoon-fed jazz by my grandfather throughout my entire early childhood. So I was listening to that, especially Ella Fitzgerald and Dizzy Gillespie and the whole crew. I mean, his girl Nina Simone. So I was listening to, you understand? But that's who she's a mixture of those voices all rolled. If all of them had a baby or conceived the child and bust it out and say, you girl. And that's the voices that I hear, the influences coming out in such a beautiful apparition as in Samara Joy. And what a name.
Can't get out of this mood. Can't get out of this mood. Heartbreak. Here I come.
Oh, yes. Oh, Miss Vaughan. Jazz. That's how you bring back jazz to the masses. Oh man, that is how you bring back jazz to the masses. Oh man, that was so sweet. That was so good. That was so good. And I like that song. I think the first time I heard that song, I think she was doing it in studio recording the video for it or whatever it was, but this is the first time I've seen this performance, and she knocked it out of the park. I think I would say, at least I haven't heard anybody else of the now persuasion that meets up to her, what she brings to the table, in my opinion. If you all have heard of someone that I should listen to that is of her generation, that sings pure jazz, please bring it on. I've heard of some voices that should be singing jazz that I would love to hear sing jazz on a permanent basis, but they sing pop and stuff like that. So there is one in the wings that if she ever decided to bring out a pure jazz album of her own original music, I would literally crawl on my hands and knees to whatever part of the world that she releases that album or does that show or whatever. And of course, that's Angelina Jordan. But it doesn't seem as if she's going to be a pure jazz artist. There's just too many influences that she has mustered in her repertoire, unfortunately, for jazz lovers like myself. But that's okay. But Samara Joy is just pure joy. Thank you so very much, Phil P. This was fantastic. I'm sorry it took so long for this reaction, but as I said in the beginning, you know what was up, and thank you for your patience. All right, I have said what I needed to say in the front of the video, so thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this, please give it a like, subscribe if you haven't before. And honestly, the like and subscribes just get more eyes on my channel and helps me promote my work a little bit more. I just love hearing from you in the comment section. So please comment it up. Let me know what other jazz performers of times gone before, modern times now that you enjoy, and would like, if you would like to hear more of it on the channel. All right, my darlings. Bye-bye. Have a great day. And I'm dying to reach 10,000. That's my aim and objective. If anything after that is gravy. All right, darlings. Have a good one. Bye-bye.